Good evening, folks. Hello and welcome to Beer Tasting with Rebecca. That's me. I just want to quick introduce myself for those of you who don't know me. My name's Rebecca. I am part of the Hank and Marvin's pub tour. It's 150 pubs in 12 months. Well, it certainly won't be now due to COVID, which of course is very sad times for lots of people. But that doesn't mean that we can't still enjoy ourselves on a Saturday evening. So rather than me having all these pub videos to prepare, I thought that I would reduce that down. But I'm going to bring some beer tasting to you guys at home on a Saturday. So here we are. Now, what I've done is I've ordered a box of beer from Beerhawk. Now, it's distributed through Amazon, so you get the delivery through Amazon, but it is from a company called Beerhawk. Now, there's lots and lots and lots of boxes that you can choose to be able to give you an open sense of trying different beers, different craft ales. But this one was an introductory, so it gives you a full array of various different types of hoppy beers to pale ales to darks. And tonight we're going to try 4. Now, let me show you what I've got. It comes in a wonderful box. Tonight I've got Thornbridge Session IPA AM PM. We're going to be trying this one. Let me put that down here actually. The next one we're going to be trying is Leffy, Belgian beer. We all love a Leffy. I'm sure everybody who's going to be watching or watching this later on has tried this beer at some point. Then we have the wonderful Cali Pale from Tiny Rebel. We're going to be trying this tonight as well. And the 4th one, now I know I was going to do just 3, but I've decided to do 4 only because it's bonfire night and I need to try and make lots of nice loud noise because little Marvin, she's fast asleep behind me, but there's fireworks going off, and the louder we can get, well, the more beer I have, the louder I can get. So the louder I am, the less fireworks she hears. So it makes perfect sense. So these are the 4. So let me just move this box out of the way. Now, I just want to let people know that I am not used. I'm not used to live on YouTube at all. So I'm just going to type something and see if this works. Hey, everyone. I don't know if this works. If anybody is watching, please do send me a message back so I know that my little live chat at the side is working fine. So what I've got is I've got a stemmed tulip glass. Now, this particular glass I got from the Great British Beer Festival 2020. This is what I got when I first started trying different beers. I really enjoyed it. So they made it, the beers that I got from that were fantastic. So this was the opportunity, this was the glass that I used, and this is what I've been drinking from so far. So I'm going to be using this. Let me just turn down my volume because I think it says it's coming up with a warning that my stream rate, the stream rate is lower. Okay, so it keeps telling me to go up and down. So I'm going to go up and down, and just let me know what works and what doesn't work. It's lower than the bit rate we recommend. So let me go up, apply, okay. See if that works. Is everybody seeing me okay? It says I've got 3 viewers. But it looks like I'm frozen, not 100% sure what's happening. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep going because I'm recording this as well. So if there is an issue with this as we progress, don't panic. You can come back to the live I've got loads of messages. It says stream status good. Is everybody having an issue with it? No super chat. Stream's health. Current bit rate is lower than recommended. We recommend you. Working fine, Rebecca. Audio and quality is good. Hope you're well, Stephen. Lovely, Stephen. Are you still able to hear me and see me now? Because under my screen, I've got a little swirly thing saying that there is lots of problems. If not, I will carry on. Somebody give me a thumbs up and I will carry on with what I'm doing. I don't quite know what the delay is on this. I don't know whether it's about 30 seconds, I presume. So let me just increase my bit rate because it's saying that my bit rate is lower than what it should be. So let me go there. Let's okay that. See if that works better. All is good. Fantastic. So let's get drinking some beer, shall we? So the first one we're going to start off with is the 24/7. Now, I don't normally drink out of cans, but I do like the fact that we're going back to cans, and a lot of the cans that I've been seeing over the pub tour that I've been doing is the longer can, of course, for the fuller drink, but it's kind of like the raw tin with like a label over the top, which kind of makes it feel like it's really important, like it's really special. What I like about this can is mainly the colours. I think the colours look great. It's from the Roosters Brewing Company, which is in Harrogate. It's 24/7. It's a session IPA. It's 4.7%. Now, I don't know how you guys are when it comes to ales. I'm a little bit of a lightweight, so I don't tend to go really on my personal drinks anything more than 4.2. I do treat myself to like one special 5+, but no more than a pint, only because, of course, I like to keep my head a little bit clear as I've got lots and lots of things to do. But this time we're going to go for 4, and this is 4.7. So I'm going to just pour it first of all. I'm not going to read the notes on the back. So I've got my glass, it's going straight in. Looks good, looks good. Now I'm not going to do it all the way to the top. I've probably done a really terrible pour there. So let it settle just a little bit. But as you can see, I'm going to hold it up to a bit of paper. You can kind of see it's a very, very gold colour. It's very golden. There's a small bit of haze, not a great deal. Small bit of haze there. Let's give it a swirl. Wait for the head to go down. Give it a swirl. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm getting a gentle hop with this. Are you all right, Marvin? But I'm getting a very tropical flavour actually that's coming through. It's tropical. I'm getting pineapple. I'm getting a grapefruit. Let's give it a taste. Let's get it in the mouth. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm getting possibly maybe like something very sour, like a gooseberry, or yeah, something really tart. Whoa. Cool, that's getting me right in the back of my mouth. Just remember, folks, that the tongue is separated, I pissed already, into various areas. You've got sweet, sour, bitter, salt. And normally for me, when I get a sour taste, it makes my taste buds kind of salivate right from the back. And that's what I'm getting from this particular drink. Yeah, it's got a citrusy, tropical, tart smell. But I am getting tropical, but mixed with that sourness. Oh, it's really making my jaw go watery. Let's have a look at the back, see what it says. Okay, what have we got here? A sessionable, get the words out, a sessionable hop-forward pale ale with the intensity of a New World IPA. A punch bowl aroma of lemon, tangerine, gooseberry, is followed by a balanced grapefruit bitterness. So the hops involved in this is the Amarillo, Chinook and Nelson. Sivin and Simcoe. It's lightly filtered, and yeah, and this one's from Roosters. It's 1.5 units, obviously, 136 calories. I actually really like the fact that this gives me an idea of the calories. I don't know if this is just a woman thing, but I really like the fact that if I'm having this, then I probably won't have so many roasted peanuts or something with it. But then, you know, I think today, in today's society, we're getting more concerned about what sort of things that we're drinking, what sort of things that we're eating. But for me, this isn't my taste. It isn't my taste. I was really excited to try this just for the sake that I do like a tropical drink. But for me, I definitely get the lemon. And now looking at the fact that it says tangerine, I get the tangerine. I definitely got the gooseberry. And I definitely got the grapefruit. But me personally, I kind of thought that there was a bit of a pineapple in there as well. Let's give it another taste, get it in there. Oh, yeah. Cool, this one really gets me. It really does. What's your thoughts on this? Country Van Life TV, I know that you're watching. Have you tried this drink? If you have tried this drink, what's your thoughts on it? Have you had something that's of similar taste? It's classified as a New World IPA. Now, you just remember, folks, that I'm not a beer connoisseur. I'm really, really not. I'm learning. You guys have probably got more knowledge than what I have. But I think it's great to be able to be in a conversation online like this, to be able to share our thoughts and fun, especially through lockdown, on something that we all enjoy. So I'd love to know your thoughts as well on this right now. Please do. I'm just going to have a little bit of water and see what that does in regards to me getting another load in my mouth. Oh, wow. Yes. It's kind of like a refresh of the palate, isn't it? You give it a go, give it another taste. And now, what am I getting now? Definitely getting that hop flavour. It's really coming through. Very mild. The aftertaste is very similar to the actual taste. It's a very thin body for me. Let's have a look, because I do have tasting notes, and I'm on the website Beer Advocate. I don't know what you guys use for your notes, but let's have a look. So Roosters Brewing Company Limited, it's got lots of beers. It's not just this one. There's a whole array of beers. Just a couple of the notes. You can purchase it from Sainsbury's. Pours a golden body with a massive foaming white head. Okay, so I feel a lot better than it wasn't just me. Aroma is sharp, grapefruit, citrus, intensely bitter, and a tad bit thin. Yeah, it was thin. I like something larger in my mouth. I like to feel that body in my mouth. I like to be able to swirl it around. Excuse me. Yeah, okay, so that 24/7 Session IPA, 4.7% from Roosters. If I was to give, if I was to score, let's look at scoring. I'm going to go score out of 10. I think I'm going to go with like a 6 for that. Yeah, a 6 for that. The smell was good. Smells good. Body was very thin. Taste way too bitter for me. Very tart. So yeah, that's going to be a 6. I'm just going to put this on this box of beers. Let's go for one of the bottles now. Leffy. Oh my gosh. You just can't go wrong with this beer. This beer is one of the beers that I remember trying years and years and years ago. And it's a very famous Belgian beer. I love the fact that it's included in this box. If you got the box was only, 30 quid with delivery. You got it in 2 days, gave you an opportunity to try the drinks with me. Oh, yes. Look at that. Look at that. Let me get it up there. Let me get it up there. Oh, can you see that? Gosh, that's beautiful. Love this colour. I love this dark colour. It's like a dark chocolate. You kind of see those brown caramel, well, dark caramel tones through it. It's got a good head on it. Love a good head. Just give it a smell. Oh, yes. It's like toffee. It's like caramel. It's like bonfire night. Just perfect for tonight. Oh. Oh, it smells gorgeous. Cans, as you say, are in trend. There are so many flavours now, and I do enjoy the experience and reviewed a few on my Wild Camp channel. Citrus, not my favourite. Do you know, citrus, it's weird. In my first tasting session that I did online with the beer festival, I tried Citra, and the only way I could describe it was like drinking the lemon toilet block from a men's urinals. And I know that's so bad to say it like that, but that's the only way I could really explain it. But yeah, I'm not a citrus fan either. Let's come back to the Leffy. The colours, the smell, it's toffee, it's caramel, it's sweet. Let's give it a taste. Oh yeah, sweetness. It's so sweet. It's toffee. It's those Christmas caramel toffees that you get. Not necessarily the ones that everybody likes. It could be the ones that's kind of left over as well, but it's smooth. The body is deep. There's lots of there that I can feel in my mouth as I swirl it round. Look. Oh, it just hovers over my tongue. I've got this silkiness left in my mouth. Beautiful. Leffy. So Leffy, it's strange really, because the way that this is described, you know, it's got the ingredients: water, barley, malt, maize, sugar, hops. Excuse me. Now, please, I do apologise if I do a little bit of burping. Notes de caramel, toffees. This originates from the Abbey in Dinant in Belgium, and what I love about Belgian beers is you never really quite know what you're going to get, do you? Because there's never really much of a description in the menu when you're looking at it. It's kind of like you see the name, you see the price, and you see the volume. You don't really see the percentage either. Now this one is 6.5%. It's massive in alcohol. But the strange thing is normally when you get something that's so strong in alcohol, you really get to smell that kind of alcohol smell. I know that probably sounds a bit strange, but you do. Whereas this, you're just overwhelmed with toffee, that caramel, that sweetness that you only really get at bonfire night. Such a perfect choice. What's everybody else's choice when it comes to Leffy? What sort of Belgian beers do you guys have? Toilet block sounds yummy. And toffee, I do like, can't remember the one. I love it, was toffee apple flavoured sweet, but nice full bodied. I think the body on this is great. I love that feeling in my mouth of something actually in there, something rolling across my tongue. Beautiful. It's just caramel. It's just Christmas caramel. And it's weird because the only way I really identify which kind of caramel it is at Christmas, when you get those ones that are left over. That's what this is. Really, really nice. Let's have a look and see what the notes are for this one. Okay, so it's so it's from the Abbey de Leffy in Belgium. And so the good thing with it is, another thing to mention, it's not over fizzy, it's not over carbonated. So, you know, you don't have that. If you're like me and I get affected by fizzy quite a lot, the idea of having something that does have a good head, but not that's going to make you bloated, is fantastic. The colour, it's just discussing the colour. Poured into a tulip, faded copper colour. I wouldn't say that's a faded copper colour. Let's have a look back at that. I don't know. Wouldn't say that's a faded copper colour. I would just personally say to that, I mean, you've always got to remember that everybody's perception of these drinks, whether they're tasting notes or not, we always kind of get the fine lines of what people are saying. But we also have our own way of tasting things. So something that, because I don't have sugar in anything, I don't have sugar in coffee, I'm not a sugar person, I'm more of a salt fan. So bitter things will affect my palate so much more. I can overly taste the sweetness in something, whereas for somebody who does consume a lot of sugar, it may not be as sweet. So everybody tastes things very, very differently. Let's have a look. Some people said it's a little bit dry. Some vanilla aftertaste, somebody's saying. Let me see if I can get that. It's weird because since I've just read that about the vanilla aftertaste, I can actually kind of agree. Have you done it where you've got one of those cheap candles, and one of the cheap candles that you get that kind of chocolate, Christmas chocolate, and you get that vanilla smell? That's kind of where I can see where he's coming from with that. What's your thoughts on this one? Are you enjoying drinking this one? Yeah, this is fantastic. Really like this. Out of the two so far, scoring this one, I'd probably quite easily give this one definitely an 8. Definitely an 8. So I gave that one a 6. Let me put that one to an 8. This is definitely one of my favourites. Really is. You just can't go wrong. It's weird though, I can't drink many dark beers. And I would classify this as a dark beer. I really struggle, but I enjoy the flavour of it. I enjoy the taste of it, especially if it's got a lot of body and I can feel it going down. Just perfect. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to have a bit of water. Then I'm going to pour it again and seeing if there's something else that comes through. Any excuse to have a bit more, you see. That's what I like about it. I'm sure as the show goes on, we're going to be enjoying a lot more. Oh, gosh, it's just wonderful. It really is. I do like this. It's so tasty. So it smells amazing. Oh, it's just heaven. It's just heaven. It's like, you like the toffee apple. This is just caramel. It's one of those, not the expensive caramel that we used to. It is the Christmas caramel. It's definitely beautiful. Yes, I really like that. So I'm giving this one easily an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 for that. And that's Leffy, the Belgian beer. Wonderful. Now let's move that one out the way. So the next two we've got, I've got a Session IPA and a Pale Ale. And let's go with the Tiny Rebel. We're going to go next. Tiny Rebel, Cali Pale. Excuse me. Pardon me. And do you know, it's weird because I think these little cans are fantastic because it gives people an opportunity to just try like a small amount. Nothing that's too big, nothing that, you know, if they don't like it, they've not wasted a lot of money on it. And especially if you get a box like that, you know, you get to try a huge array of different craft beers, beers that you might not have ever heard of, beers that you may not even consider buying, but it's there to try, and that's what it's all about. So let's give Tiny Rebel a go, a juicy pale ale, 5%, Cali Pale. Love it. Let's get it in there. Wow, gosh, just pouring it. And I'm getting this huge tropical smell. Let's have a look at that. Very gold, very gold. Can you see that? That's almost like a tea colour, isn't it? Like a golden tea. It's got a good head on it. Love a good head. Love that. Let's give it a smell. Let's get it under the nose. Get it right in there. And, you know, I have people laugh at me when I do this. I don't do it elegantly at all. Stick my nose over the top. Wow, that is so tropical. And do you know, I've explained in some of the videos that I do, I've talked about this, that tropical squash. You know, when you go to Sainsbury's or Asda or Tesco's and you get their own juice, even Robinson's, that's what it smells like. I'm getting pineapple, I'm getting, wow, what is that? Oh gosh, no, I'm not going to look at the back. What is it? It's pineapple. It's just it's lovely and tropical. Now, this is where something differs, because I've been duped before when it comes to tropical. It smells wonderful, but tastes not what I was expecting. So, it smells gorgeous. It smells gorgeous. Let's get it in the mouth. Oh, it's one of those. It's one of those. Smells better than it tastes. I'm really disappointed with this one. Let's have a let's have a look at the back. The nose part. Oh, I can taste that. I'm actually getting pine. I can taste pine trees in my mouth. How bizarre. Why would you want to taste pine? Pine is a tree. I don't want a tree in my mouth. That's so bizarre. How unusual. Let's make a different drink that people are used to. What should we use? Let's use a pine. Now, pine, I don't even like in a car. You know, that horrible new car smell mixed in with a pine magic tree. This is kind of what I have in my mouth. It smells amazing. It's saying the nose is pine and tropical. Well, I'm not getting that at all. The nose, I'm getting tropical. It's a beautiful smell. Taste. I can taste the pine. Why on earth would anybody want to make a drink taste like a tree? Ooh. Yes, now it's also saying taste mango. That's such a shame, because I can't taste any mango. I've just been bowled over by this massive taste of magic pine tree in my mouth. It's taking over my nose now. It's just took me in all it's taken all over my senses, this pine. Let me see. Let me try and breathe away. Right, I've had some water. Let's see if this does it. Oh, it's just... This is not my style of drink at all. I don't know what it is, but I think I like the fact that they can make a drink that gives you two elements to it. Of course, you've got the sight of what it looks like. It looks great. Gorgeous colour. Very, very golden. Very, like almost yellowy gold. Nice, good head on it. Smell. It's beautiful. It's a tropical aroma. It's like I'm in the Seychelles. I've got all this tropical fruit next to me. And then as soon as it gets fed into my mouth, I'm in a woodland. I'm in a woodland surrounded by pine cones and squirrels, and such a shame. I understand, I don't know how to explain it. I understand the element of difference. Brilliant job, well done. But sometimes tasting the smell is a good thing. Too much experimentation, it's just like, it's not needed. Ugh, I'm getting an aftertaste of stewed tea. Pine cones with stewed tea. It's like your children have gone out into the forest camping. They've took a saucepan with them. So you remember when kids used to come back and they've made rose petal perfume, or something daft like that. I know I did. It's kind of like one of those where you've got pine, you've got the needles of the pine. It is the needles of the pine. The worst thing is that I've poured that much into a glass that I'm going to have to drink this that's in this glass just to get through it so I can get to the next drink. That's what my concern is. I don't like it. But I fully appreciate it. What I appreciate, you've got two layers to this drink. You've got a taste and you've got a smell. But I want my beer journey. I want my beer journey to start me off here, then take me here, and then explode me there. I don't want to go here, then here, and then right down to the bottom. This is not what it is. I've got a tree in my mouth. Thank you, country van life. It is. Do you know, sometimes when I've had hoppy drinks, it's like my gran has just took a in my mouth, and I can't get rid of that I can't get rid of the taste. I can't get rid of the smell. Somebody has just parked a tree in my gob, and they've run away thinking it's a funny joke, and I'm not laughing. I'm so disappointed because mango is one of my favourite things. I love a bit of mango, a bit of calypso. There's nothing wrong with that. And the smell, it smells brilliant, really great. Tropical, calypso. Oh, I'm on an island. I'm in the forest. It's like I've been promised a Caribbean holiday, and I've been taken camping by my next door neighbour. This is what it is. And I'm trying to keep you entertained whilst drinking this drink, just so I can get rid of it, so we can get on to the next beer. I'm just not enjoying this. Pardon me. Okay, if I was to score this one, Tiny Rebel, Cali Pale, out of 10, I'm going for a 4. Let's see what the notes are of this. So it's an American style pale ale, and don't know much about my American ales. I don't. So people are saying freshly squeezed orange juice with a thick fluffy head, tropical fruit juice flavours, much less juicy and more bitter than suggested by the nose, light body, astringent finish, dry APA, pleasant change from the New England juice bombs currently in vogue. Somebody quite liked that. They've given it a 3.8 out of 5. Golden lemon, frothy white head, lacing on the sides. The nose is mildly hoppy with some citrus, faint pine and touches of grapefruit. It's quite floral. Tastes a little more subdued with pine. They've given it a 3.6. Somebody's given it a 4 out of 5 here that says, canned in a crafty craft can, poured into a half pint glass. Aroma is mango and pineapple, that with peaches and cream in the flavour. Let's see if I can get this peaches and cream. No, I just can't get it. I really can't. I'm just not getting it yet. I don't think I want to get it either. Let's get rid of it. Ugh. Gosh, I'm in my motorhome right now. I'm hoping that I don't burp and a squirrel comes and takes a nest in my mouth. That's how foresty I smell. That's definitely a 4 for me. And the final one, AM/PM by Thornbridge. Now, Thornbridge is local. It's a local one in Bakewell, Derbyshire. Now, I am excited to try this drink. I really, really am. Hello, Live Beyond Bricks. Welcome. Lovely to have you on board. You've got your gin. We're on drink number 4. I will do a run through all of them again for anyone who's missed. Now, I'm looking forward to this. I still might have to get some more water in me because I still feel as though this tree has taken root in my mouth. Gosh, if I start farting magic tree pine tonight, I'll be really concerned. Now, this is AM/PM by Thornbridge, Derbyshire. It's a session IPA at 4.5%. See, do you know the wonderful thing about what I do is I taste beers around pubs. I'm actually a big lightweight. I'm feeling squiffy already, and it's only 20 to 9. I've only been doing this like 38 minutes. But this, I'm really looking forward to. I did cheat with this one because it said passion fruit, papaya, guava, tropical fruit. I love a tropical drink. I really do. But like the last one, it can't just be the look. It just can't be just the smell. It's got to have the taste as well because I'm so excited. Passion fruit in a session IPA. It's got to be wonderful. It really has. Let's get it in the glass. Let's get it in. Oh, look at that. That looks beautiful. Doesn't that look beautiful? Like a light amber. It's gorgeous. Got a good head on it. We like that. I'm going to burp now. That's it. My whole van smells like magic tree pine. It's just saved myself $3.50 from the garage. It's golden. It's beautiful. It is. It literally is like a light amber. Like a light amber. Not dark as like Jurassic Park mosquito amber, but just beautiful. Head on it's good. Let's give it a sniff. Stick it straight under the nose. No, I took a deep breath in for that one. Gutted. I'm not getting. Ooh. I'm going to try this one again. Maybe. This is what happens. I cheated. I looked at the back and I saw guava, papaya and passion fruit, and now am I getting it? No. What am I getting? It's like a faint smell of Kiora. Was that like a lilt? Was it lilt? What was lilt? Pineapple and grapefruit. Grapefruit was lilt, wasn't it? Is it Kiora? Kiora. I can't remember. I think it smells like that. Right, let's give it a taste. Let's get it straight in the gob. Straight, swish it round the cheeks and down the hatch. Mm. Oh my gosh. Thank God. Thank you so much. I have been blessed with one that may not smell as good, but it's got a better taste. Now, let's go through it. Let me give it another swirl. It's very thin in my mouth. Yes, I'm getting papaya. I'm getting passion fruit. I've never been very good at tasting the difference between guava and papaya, only because I don't really drink much of it. But they're both very similar, especially with passion fruit. I think that's the one that's kind of, you know, when you mix the three together, all it is just, it's Caribbean, isn't it? It tastes very Caribbean. Yes. I could and do you know what the weird thing is with this? I would probably actually really chill this and have this whilst I'm in Jamaica maybe, or the Seychelles. I'm going to burp, excuse me. Yes, squiffy time is on its way. Trust me, we'll be squiffy by the end of the night. I'm really enjoying this. You have to excuse the background noise because obviously it's fireworks night. And I'm just trying to be as loud as I can for poor little Marvin. Look at little Marvin. She's like, I don't like it. She doesn't like it. You don't like it, do you, babe? No, no. Shall we snuggle you up? Let's snuggle Marvin up. There you go. Yes, she likes that. Now she just blends in with the cushions. Okay, so the Pm Session Ipa Thornbridge. It's been, the brewery started in 2005. I love the fact that it's a local drink, a local brewery. It's in Bakewell in Derbyshire, which is only just around the corner from where I am right now, which is wonderful. There's an array of drinks that Thornbridge do. Let me have a look. Let me get it up because I've got lots of tasting notes, but I've also got a huge long list. So they do Kipling, they do St. Petersburg Imperial Stout, and I do like a stout, especially with a good bit of cheese. Wild Raven, Bracia, Chirion, B. Decker's Well, Wild Swan, Cocoa Wonderland. So let's find out what the tasting notes on this one is. Now, what I like about this one as well is it's classified as an Indian, let me get this right, yes, an Indian session ale. It's gluten-free, which is fantastic. I mean, I don't suffer from a gluten allergy or anything like that, but I love the fact that if I want a gluten-free beer, this is a good opportunity for me to have. Let's have a read of the back. AMPM has a multitude of tropical fruit aromas, such as guava, passion fruit, papaya, balanced with a light malty character. I like it. I do like it. 4.5%. Not something that I would purposely drink. I think out of the 4 that we've tried this evening, my love is back to Leffy. But let's finish off this one because we've still got some more of this one to go. Let's have a look at the tasting notes. Bag full of tropical fruit aromas, pineapple, tangerine, guava. No, I'm not getting any tangerine. Let's see if we can get some tangerine, shall we? It's very thin in my mouth. And you know I like something big in my mouth. I like to swirl it around. It's got a mild bitterness to it, but only very mild. You know when you get that stewed tea kind of thing, and I refer to stewed tea so much, but it's kind of like that, but very minimal. So you get kind of like the it's not the dregs of the tea. It's probably You know when you get a green tea and it has been out for a while, and you get rid of the first bit and then you have the first mouthful. That's kind of that stewed tea element that I'm getting. It's not drastic, it's not a lot. Don't think that it would affect things too much, but it's leaving my mouth very dry. Yeah. Okay. If I'm going to score this out of 10, it's getting a 5 from me. I've got to give it a 6, only because the Tiny Rebel really did a number on me. I was excited, the smell was amazing, and then what on earth? Somebody just planted a tree in my mouth. Why? Why would anybody make a drink that tastes like a tree? I don't understand. We're not evolving into squirrels. We're not going to be camping out in the woodlands for the rest of our lives. We do live in motorhomes, so I see the irony, but I don't want to taste a tree. I want the smell of mango and the smell of mango and figs and things in my mouth. When I smell it in my mouth, I don't want a tree in there. I really don't, especially a magic tree. If it made wishes, then amazing, but no. So for this one, because I gave Tiny Rebel 4 out of 10, I've got to give this one 6 out of 10 because it had a mild smell, it had a mild taste, so it didn't fall down on those points. But considering, you know, guava, papaya and passion fruit was what I was expecting, I didn't get that punch that I really, really wanted. I wanted to close my eyes and be sat in Jamaica, enjoying myself with the water maybe caressing my feet, drinking a refreshing drink, when all I really got was that kind of, what's it called? Who are they? You know the teas, you know the tropical teas that you get, the fruit teas. It's like when you start work in a new office and you've always got one of those guys that go, hey, do you want a tea? You're like, oh, I'd like a cup of coffee. Oh, we don't do coffee. We only have fruit teas. Oh, okay, I'll have a fruit tea. What do you have? We've got tropical. Oh, okay, and you have a tropical tea, and that's this one. So it's going to get a 6. I'm going to change. In fact, I'm not. I can't do it. It's 5.5. I'll give it 5.5. So let me just rinse this. What? Absolutely right, Life Beyond Bricks. Nobody wants a tree in their mouth. Why? Why? Maybe I should, where are they? Tiny Rebel, let's get it up. Let's get it up. Let's get it on. Okay, so if we're going to go back on the drinks, for just a quick recap. The first one of our drinks tonight was 24/7 session Session IPA, Roosters Brewery. Roosters is Harrogate. It's an American style IPA that was aromas of lemon, tangerine, gooseberry, and it really, really was. I gave this a 6 out of 10. Also, I don't know if I mentioned, it's vegan friendly. So if you are vegan, this is a fantastic one for you. It comes at 4.7%, vegan friendly. You can go to Facebook, Instagram and Twitter at Roosters Brew Co. And it's 136 calories. I did like the fact that it has that on there. Quick recap. There it is. Somebody's messaging me. There it is. It's a nice colour. It's a lovely light golden colour. Good head on it. It smells okay. It smells okay. Now, it says on the back, oh gosh, have I got the right one? No, I'm on 24/7, aren't I? Am I? Am I? Yes, I am. I'm at 24/7, that's right. Lemon, tangerine, gooseberries, that's right. I remember now. Let's move that out of the way so I don't get them mixed up and start getting really drunk on some really bad choices. Yes, it's like a tart. It's something you can taste, you can smell, something sharp and bitter that's ready to smack you in the face as soon as you drink it. Gooseberry. Wow. Really gets me. Really gets me. But you know what the great thing about it is? And that's why I scored it what I gave it. It says gooseberry on it. It tastes like gooseberry. There you go. Perfect example of a drink that smells like what it tastes like. You know, I understand the adventure of smell, taste, sight, all of those wonderful things. I really, really do. Don't get me wrong. I want to go on my beer journey. I want to be able to see something, view something, smell something, taste something, experience something. But it doesn't always happen, as we found out tonight. This one, 24/7 Roosters Brewing Company, gets a 6 out of 10 tonight. Well done. Well done. Moving on for our recap of number 2 was Leffy. Where's the Leffy? Where are you? There you are. Oh gosh, now this one. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Look at the beauty of that. Look at the beauty of it. It's like I've got velvet. I've got dark caramel velvet in my hand. Just swirling it around. Bring it closer, look. Look how beautiful that looks. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Give it a smell. Get it up my nose. Oh, toffee, caramel, booming with that sensory element straight up my nose. Pardon me. Let's get it in there. This is definitely something I want at Christmas. I want it at bonfire night. I want to eat a burger and then treat myself to something so wonderful. Oh, yes. It's like a dessert in my mouth, swirling it round, soft, creamy, silky, falling down the sides of my tongue. And when I swallow it, oh, it's just heaven. I can feel it bubble up when I swirl it just slightly. Gives me a little bit of foam in my mouth. Such a heavenly flavour. Heavenly. I wish that it was the caramel that we've all kind of grown to. Oh, let's have a look at some of the comments. Winner, absolutely, Life Beyond Bricks. Country Van Life TV, Leffy sounds nice. I'm off to the outdoor. Off you go. Star Taylor. You sound like the girl when I'm next in Spain on my second large cold frosted beer. Love it. Thank you very much. This is just a fantastic drink. This is what I scored 8 out of 10. Straight in my mouth, straight down, swallowed, all gone. Okay, and the next one. We're only recapping now because it's almost the end. So now we've got the Tiny Rebel. I don't want to drink this again. I don't. This was the third drink, the Tiny Rebel, Cali Pale, 5%. Now these guys have a huge list of beers. There is so many beers that are on there that you can choose from. But the worst thing is with this is got it says on it, hazy, pale, nose, pine tropical taste, juicy pine mango. There is no mango taste in this. It's like a tree is just shit in my mouth. It's awful. It's going in. Oh my gosh, I can't. No, it's so. Do you know, has anybody ever fallen asleep in their car? I have fallen asleep in a car before, and it was my mum's car because I used to stay out when I was very young, and I didn't want to wake her up. So, and I had this really awkward door at the bottom of the stairs and on the front room. So if you open them up, something else would pop in the house. So I took her car keys and I went out and I slept in the car. And I remember waking up and I had the green pine tree on my face. This is reliving that awful memory for me. Oh my gosh, it's just like a tree has shit in my mouth. Ugh. Why would anybody make a drink like that? I really don't know. I really don't know. And the final drink, the final one was the AM/PM. The AM/PM. I'm only doing a little bit of this one as well. So I scored the Tiny Rebel 4 out of 10. There we go. Let's have a look. There it is. Well, I'm going to burp, folks. Pardon me. Where's my burp? Okay, so there's the colour. You can see the colour. It's a beautiful golden colour. It's beautiful. It's lovely. It's really nice. But it smells good. It smells okay. It's an Indian Session IPA at 4.5%. I'm not even, it's the passion fruit. Do you know, it's nice, it's simple. I can smell a very mild, small aroma from it. But when I put it in my gob, it's just not. It's not all that cracks up to be. It really is. The Leffy is the winner tonight. By all means, massive. Do you know, I should have put my soundboard on so I could have got some applause and things. But the Leffy is the winner tonight, without a doubt. 6.5%, very strong ale, golden. Let's just finish it off, shall we? We've got just shy of 2 minutes left. Let's finish it off together. I hope everybody has really enjoyed this evening's beer tasting with me. All I want to do is try and get all of you guys who watch my pub tour videos to try and experience something with me of what I get up to. So let me get the box up. Let me get the box up. Next week, I'm going to be trying this huge box of beer. Huge box of beer. We're going to be trying Camden Pale Ale. There we go. We're going to be trying this one. Let me see if I can stack them up there so you can see them. We're going to be trying that one. We're going to be trying the Vocation Brewery, the Yakima Pilsner. There we go. We're going to be trying that one. We're going to be trying... let's do, yes, let's do the Verdette Extra White Cloudy with coriander and orange peel. Love that. Now this is very strong. Oh no, this is only 4.7. I'm sure the Verdette that I tried in Belgium was a lot stronger than this. But we're going to try that. And then let's get a can. Oh gosh, no. I just know that's going to be horrible by looking at it. Okay, that's not giving me anything, so that will be the one. So it's going to be Sorcery Session IPA. So those, can I bring that over? Those are going to be the 4 for next week. So make sure that you buy a Sorcery... There we go, Sorcery Session IPA, followed by a Camden Pale Ale, followed by a Vocation Brewery Yakima Pilsner. There we are. And of course the Verdette. There we go. Which is a white blonde beer. which I'm excited about. But tonight, the winner, obviously, is the Leffy. We loved it. I loved it. We've had an hour. I want to say a great big thank you to everybody who's tuned in tonight. Country Van Life TV, you've been fab. See you next Saturday, Stephen. Life Beyond Bricks, lovely to have you on board. Thank you. Neil, you deserve a drink. Neil, you deserve to come and join me for a drink next week. It's been fantastic, everybody joining me tonight, and I hope, don't forget to sign up to camera, join for the real ales, and of course, see you next week.